So that's why I'm so passionate about education, and I work with an organization called Young Focus, and they give free and access to quality education for the children in that area.
That's incredible. So these individuals, these children who would ordinarily not even have a chance.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. And I really believe that education is the only way to break the cycle of poverty. If they could go on to develop a love for learning, have an academic career, and find work, they could possibly pull their family out of that situation.
Well, you're going to get a chance to tell everybody.
You know what? Self-love isn't a destination, it's more of a journey. I don't feel like you'll ever really arrive because it's just something that you constantly have to work on. Loving yourself comes with really accepting who you are and to know yourself that intimately. Because once you know that, you will never look for someone to complete you. You'll never look for someone to define your worth. You'll have that within yourself. And so no matter what anyone does to you, you will never be left broken, or you'll never be left feeling like a part of you is taken, because you source that from yourself. And that's why self-love is so, so important.
Each girl has her own strength, and there's no formula to win Miss Universe. It's not if you have the best walk, or you're the most beautiful, or perceived beautiful, or you're the most academically successful. Like, there's no formula or no perfect ratio of things that will make you guarantee to get this title. And usually the advice I give to is for the contestant or the girl to enrich her experience around this pageant, because I always tell them, out of 90 girls, only one of you will get the crown. So it has to be more than that. It has to be about something more, whether it be about gaining life experience or getting friends all around the world, or whether it be gaining confidence in yourself or proving to yourself that you can do it, or whether it be using the platform to voice out something you're passionate about or an advocacy your heart is drawn to. Make it about something else, because in that way, when you go through a system like this, through the competition, you'll never be a loser, because you'll have gained something.
I think I've grown like 3 million in my social media. There are positives and there are negatives that come to your inbox and whatever. And it's easy to say, yes, I have a thick skin, but there, of course, are times where it does hurt, because we're all human. Yes. Sometimes I just have to pep talk myself, like, don't let them define your worth. Don't let them affect how you see yourself. They don't know your journey. They've never met you. They don't know who you are. So why should you let what they have to say define you? It's just an ongoing process of loving yourself and defining your own worth for yourself.
Felt like such a victory. Why? Because I overcame so many fears and so many challenges.
You have fears?
Of course.
Talaga?
Yes.
You seem so put together, so composed and fearless.
I think everyone does. Everyone has bad days. Everyone has moments of feeling like, am I doing the right thing? Is this my right time? Is this the right path that I should be on in my life? I overcame a lot of things and overcame a lot of negativity, and being able to go through that and to emerge with the top plum is just, it's so fulfilling that I was able to overcome so many fears and then be able to take a risk, and then it paid off.
I wish you the best, firstly, in whatever pageant you pursue or whatever your dreams are in pageantry. Something that I really stay true to is what my values are and my uniqueness, if that makes sense. So for an example, I'm a very creative person, so I interjected that into every part of my journey. I was really hands-on in my wardrobe, to how my final look was, up to my jewelry, like everything. I was so hands-on, and so I felt that when I walked out on that stage, no matter what happened, I knew that I felt comfortable, I felt as beautiful as I could be, and that I stayed true to myself. And I think that's so important, because in pageantry, there will be people who may just have the best intentions as mentors, saying, you should wear this color, do your hair like this, walk like this, smile like this. But you need to have the final say. You need to feel comfortable, you need to feel like you, and that will shine through.
Yeah, it just makes me proud. I do love our fabrics, our textiles, our symbolism and our culture, and So many people have garnered interest just from what I'm wearing.
Talaga?
Some people might think, oh, it's just fashion, but it opens up the conversation. Oh, I didn't know that Philippines has that kind of fabric. I didn't know that they have that to offer, and I love seeing comments like that.
It's in that confusion that when you feel something strike your heart or strike your interest or your passion,
Right.
it'll feel so much more sure than that confusion, and you know you're going on a path.
You become more mindful of yourself.
Yes, and you listen to yourself. I think it's very important to not live yourself dictated by others. You can orientate on them and learn from them and be guided.
But not dictated.
Yes, correct.
Right.
But you should, at the end of the day, be living for yourself.
Okay. And since you mentioned again the word listen, you're doing music.
Yes.
Universe.
I work a lot in the slums of Tondo, Manila, and the life there is it's poor and it's very sad. And I've always taught myself to look for the beauty in it, to look in the beauty in the faces of the children and to be grateful. And I would bring this aspect as a Miss Universe to see situations with a silver lining and to assess where I could give something, where I could provide something as a spokesperson. And this, I think, if I could teach also people to be grateful, we could have an amazing world where negativity could not grow and foster, and children would have a smile on their face. Thank you.
Thank you, Philippines.